Hello YouTubers! For my first YouTube video I wanted to talk about a subject that I think is important in any situation where someone's trying to convince another person of something. I saw Richard Dawkins interviewed once for his book The God Delusion, where he discussed how important it was for him to spread the truth as he saw it. He admitted, though, that in the case of the United States, where creationists are trying to get God into public science class alongside evolution, that he is a terrible PR person. This was an important point to make. See, some people think that the way to change public opinion is to publicly ridicule your opponent, so that eventually it becomes embarrassing to openly admit that a particular belief is held. Personally, I think that this tactic is counterproductive. What it accomplishes is that it makes the people who already agree with you laugh at the spectacle, and makes those who disagree think that you and people who think like you are jerks. This is particularly problematic in the evolution-creationism public debate, where the creationists argue that accepting evolution makes a person more evil and mean because they're somehow turning their backs on God, which is simply untrue. By the way, there are some very prominent and brilliant evolutionary biologists like Francis Collins and Kenneth Miller who are Christians and discuss their Christianity openly. It's just not science when they do it. I recently read the book Jesus Save Us From Your Followers, which I highly recommend to anyone of any religious or non-religious background. In it, an evangelical Christian goes around the country wearing a jumpsuit, covered in bumper stickers from a wide range of beliefs about religion. He then has civil discussions with people on the street about their beliefs. He argues that the culture war in the U.S. is being fought by divisive bumper stickers, and that people are more concerned about being right than actually communicating. I've been blogging on the expelled No Intelligence Allowed website recently because I've found it to be a good place to find lots of people who disagree with me. And unlike the websites for intelligent design and creationist organizations, Expelled doesn't censor their comments section against proponents of evolution. I'm not advocating that you pay to see Expelled, since it's a dishonest, blatant propaganda piece that compares biologists to Nazis, and I don't believe in financially supporting such an effort. But you can find out information about that from expelledexposed.com. Anyway, while blogging on that site, I noticed the same phenomenon in action that I've been talking about here. Some bloggers call people who believe in intelligent design or creationism God-soaked idiots, and other derogatory terms. Because of those people on the other side could make the argument that they are on the moral high ground. Now, on the flip side, I completely agree with Jesus' message of love and mercy, and yes, I'm well aware of the resemblance. But when Christians emphasize a belief in eternal damnation to those who don't hold their specific belief system, this turns away me and others looking at this from an outsider's perspective. If you want converts, you might try using love instead of condemnation as your bait. Now, I thought that this was the most important thing that I could add to this debate at the moment. There are plenty of great educational videos on YouTube about evolution, and I'm sure that soon enough I'll have something to share in that regard. For now, actually, on my favorites and on my page you can actually find plenty of great videos about evolution. So, when I make my own, I'll try to follow my own advice in this video and keep it civil. I hope that I have convinced a few people to do the same.